Cultural entertainment, sucker.
RecBoys.
Turn that shit up, it's Big Face Beat.
Yeah, we in the studio, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio. You know what we doing, supporting indie artists. DJ Shy, Mr. Catch Right, got the cup of Henny charging. Out the margin with the topic of discussion. Money talk, we here to fussing, and they keep the special guests coming. Shy got the mute button, Chris got the drop. In the studio, they get it out the pot. They play the videos, let them know how to knock. Number one podcast, two kings, they claim the top spot. Take it to the next stop, get your merch at the rec shop. Swerving all lanes, got no time for the rest stop. No vest needed, intellectual bullets, get your head shot. From Spanish braids to dreadlocks, we here for the people. Did it from vinyls with needles, can't play hard if you Kegels. Looking for my ring like I'm Schmeagle, here for the bread like a seagull. Warring for the flow, it's illegal. Everything out the vein, let it bleed through. Checking when you coming, cause we see you. We in the studio, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio.
RecBoys. Tapping with my guys, the RecBoys. You should tap in too.
RecBoys.
Cultural entertainment, sucker.
What's shaking my peoples? You already know what it is. DJ RecBoy Shy.
Mr. Catch Rec.
Happy hump day. You already know what it is. It's Wednesday. It's rec day. What's shaking, homie? How you feeling?
Oh, man, you already know, bro. Bless. What's good with you? How are you?
I'm chilling. Being easy, you know, another day in the building. I'm hype about tonight's show.
I see you got the lights on, this shit going on in the back. Got a little vibe going on over there.
No, that's only here you go. That's only because I had the homies back here hanging out, you know, so I was back here you know, just focusing up a little bit. But you know what it is, you know. It's another Wednesday. Rec day. I already said that's what we calling it. That's what it's gonna be. That's just what it is. But what's up, man? So far, how's your week been?
Oh, a little rough. I ain't even gonna front. It's been a long week and it's only Wednesday. You know what I mean?
It's
crazy.
Really? Oh, man.
Long week and it's only Wednesday. Crazy.
Shout out to everybody.
What's up? Real quick, what happened with Isaiah last week? He got it?
Shout out to my son. Isaiah finished, I want to say he finished 25th out of 200. But they only took the like top 5. And in all fairness to Isaiah too, he slipped. So it was a muddy track. He wasn't really prepared for it. You know, he's one of those kids to where he gets a slow start. You get what I'm saying? But you know, this was his first year. Cross country track states. So I think next year he should definitely finish within the top 20. I mean, he's a senior, so a lot of these guys that he was racing against this year were seniors. Okay. So you know what I'm saying? So it should be dope. But he's focusing up. Basketball season's about to start. So he's hype about that. And he's doing indoor track. Shout out to Foos. Foos is in the building. Shout out to Teresa. Teresa's in the building. And he's running indoor track. Last year he made states for indoor track, and it was the relay team. So hopefully he can make indoor states for himself and the relay team. Like that's the goal right now, you know. But
yeah, listen,
what's up with you?
What's up?
What's up with baby girl? School and everything. How's that going for her?
Everything, man. Head down, you know what I mean, moving forward. You know what I'm saying? But I'm excited about tonight, man. Like we were talking with our guest before the show. We've been working with her 2 to 3 years without even seeing her. No FaceTime, you know, maybe a couple phone calls, but a lot of, social media. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy now that we getting on the show 2 to 3 years later. You know what I mean? And this whole time she's been grinding. You know what I mean? She got her own show, the artistry. She's involved in multiple different things that she got her hands on and she's touching and she's out there working. You know what I mean? So it's crazy that it took this long to get her on. You know what I'm saying? But if you ready, Shot, you already know.
Yes, no. She's backstage. She's been patient and waiting. We were already chopping it up about a hot topic, which was super dope anyway. Right. But real quick, shout out to the radio stations that will be replaying the show Friday noon. That's 12 p.m. WAP the Radio, Radio Farsayo, and Culture Shock Radio. All right, Culture Shock Radio. That's straight out of Canada. We got WAP the Music. That's over in Guadeloupe, right?
Yes, sir.
And we have Radio Farsayo, that is in New Mexico. So shout out to all the listeners tuned in, and don't forget, check the replay 8 p.m. Saturday night, Blaze 'em Up Radio. You can listen to that in the Tune In app. So absolutely bunk on the wardrobe. God did. Yeah, and I got the hat. Chris ain't say nothing. This limited edition too, nigga. Straight jacket. We got them. Actually, we don't have them. We got a gold and a silver left. So I'm gonna let Chris do all the talking on that one. But
I ain't got it to do no talking on it. You got it.
You got it, nigga. But I got it. We got it. I like your shirt too. You ain't even say nothing about my shirt.
Because it's just a different color. I seen it.
Nah, man. This shit glitter. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't see.
Yeah, I don't think you can see the bling in the hat. But anyway, we got our guest. She's laughing at me. She think I'm over here, but this is what we do. Shout out to Gabe. Finally TV. Yo, Gabe, real quick before we bring our guest in. Yo, I was looking for you guys last night, and I forgot that you guys do seasons. Just saying. All right, we're gonna get back into it. Our guest, let's get it. We're shaking.
Yo, what's good? What's good? How you guys doing?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling great. Blessed, just another day. I'm alive and healthy, so I can't complain.
Nice.
What's up with you
real
guys?
Quick.
So before anything, thank you guys. Yo, if you guys, if nobody hasn't, like on my end, hasn't tuned in, definitely I'm gonna share it. You guys are dope at what you do. And it's nothing but love over here. I just want to say that to you guys, and thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate you coming on. Real quick. We gotta let the people know. Well, you gotta let the people know who you are and why we have you on the show to begin with. Let the people know how you catch rec.
So I go by the name of V Henny. V as in vagina, Henny as in Henny. Basically, basically, I'm the CEO of the Artistry Show, the Art of Music concert series. I coordinate, curate events, tours. I also manage artists, influencers. I'm pretty much heavy. I started off in the music scene, and obviously worked my way up from, like music to now, like I'm working with like in the entertainment world as well with like influencers or like content creators and so on forth, So I just honestly, I there's a lot. I wear many hats, so that's basically me in a nutshell as far as like what is it that I do within the industry.
Gotcha. Chris, jump in, nigga. Let's get it.
I'm stuck on the definition of her name still, Shad.
I know.
I didn't know it was.
Yo, what's crazy that I tell people, right? Because I have an accent, right? So I be like, the reason how that came up about was like, how many times I'm like networking, I'm at events, and it be loud. So I be like, yo, I'm V Henny, and people, especially like men, right? Men be like, wait, what? V what? Like V honey, V. And I'm like, nah, no honey, it's V Henny. So I'm like, what grab? Let's keep it a stack. I was like, what grab a man's attention? Like, especially men, I'm like, what grabs attention is the vagina in a sense, right? Depending, your sexual orientation in a sense, right? But I noticed that when I was saying that, people laugh. So now that's my introduction. I just be like, yo, V as in vagina, Henny as in Henny, and it just,
Nah, that's
it just grabs attention. You understand? But it really stands for my name. My government name is the first initial.
Got you.
Yeah, well, that was that's what I was expecting. I was expecting Victoria, V as in Victoria, V as in
That's crazy. A lot
Vicky.
of people say that, but nah.
But you
Yes.
went in and was like, nah, vagina.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
Oh,
thing, you know.
no, absolutely. I'm just, like I said, I was stuck. Listen, don't mind me. I was stuck. That's it.
Yeah, had me fucked up. I'm saying like, oh shit, I didn't expect that, but that is it's dope because that tells your character, right? Like you trying to break the ice and shit, and that's dope, and that's crazy because
Right.
she does what we do. She does a lot of interviewing and stuff like that too.
Yes.
How did you even get your start into the let's say music first, because you went from music now into like the entertainment side. So let's say music.
So it's crazy. I used to rap long time ago. I started off rapping, and then from there, when I started like at the age of 14, I would say. As I hit like my early 20s, I stopped doing music. I put, I went on hold for like 2 years, and then when I decided to come back into like the industry, I started the artistry show, and I started doing the artistry show, actually, in a radio station. From there, I could, ideally my goal was just like, I always like helping people, like, because I know what it is to be an artist and the struggles, So my goal was just like, if I'm gonna come in and be an artist, I want to come in strong. So I decided the artistry show. I started to bring, I started that. As I started getting heavy involved with like the interviews and stuff, I felt as if I needed to make a decision whether I wanted to be the artist or take the artistry serious, like more like the host. And at the time, it was just online, like I was streaming live and everything. So I decided for myself, for me to, I was just like, you know what, I love music, it's a passion of mine, but I wanted to go this route and see where I can go with it. And honestly, I've been doing the artistry show since 2015.
Wow.
Yeah, so and I just been working, working it up and doing what I gotta do with it. Um, yes, I left the artistry side of me in the sense of like being the artist, but I will always be a creator. I will always be creative. Music is in my heart. I do events. I'm still very much pro artist. And I just been working my way with it, trying to become a better podcaster now, because now podcasting is the new thing, right? Went from live streaming, it's still live streaming is still the thing, but it's like podcasting now is like, let's keep it a stack. Everybody's doing it now,
Right. It's like the Nikes. Everybody trying to buy, man. Everybody trying to. It was crazy. Let me ask you this: since you've been doing it for as long as we doing it, how do you feel with how it evolved, and then now how just anybody could just go do it? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, so you guys been doing it for a minute too, right? So you can tell. I feel like now you can tell who's serious about it and who's not. You can tell who's about the wave and who's really like who's really for the culture. So how I feel about it, me personally, like at the end of the day, I'm just like, I don't take it personal anymore. I just be like, it is what it is. Let's just see. Me personally, I'm just like, if you're gonna do something, make sure you're giving your 100, your 1,000%. It's at the end of the day, I feel like I've been doing this for a minute. Getting it to where it's at now, my show. Yeah, I'm proud of it. But it wasn't easy. You know how many times this show, the artistry made me cry. I've given up so many times, came back. It's like a love-hate relationship I have with my own brand, with my own show, because I believe in it so much. So we're looking from when I started to where I'm at now. It's a beautiful struggle, to be completely honest. Seeing other people do it, I'm just like, yo, all I can tell people is like, yo, if you really, really want this, just be consistent. Me personally, I would never be the person to be like, yo, nah, this ain't for you. Listen, I would never shut down nobody's dreams. That's just how I am.
Nah. Wow. So how do you like, what's the end game? Like, because I know I understand, like we understand it's been this long, and then when you're really at it, it like, you know, your other life comes into play.
Right.
And then it's like, yo, okay, what's the end play? You get what I'm saying? Like your other life is asking you, okay, what's the end play? Like, what's the goal? Like
you know what's crazy? I feel like the goal constantly changes with. My goal is for my show to be successful. That will always be the end game in a sense, right?
Right.
But it's like, what's successful? And it's like I'm noticing that every time I elevate, it fucking changes. You understand? So like right now where I'm at with my show, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 right now with you. Is like I want to have fun with it again, because I started losing my passion for it. I started like realizing I wasn't having fun with it. And I was just like, you know, again, this is where I tell people, like, there's many moments where I'm like, I'm gonna give it up, you know. And it's like, because the income fluctuates with it, you understand, like it's you know, it's a balance with it. So like right now, my goal with where I'm at with the new space I'm at and everything is I want to go back to the beginning of it, where I'm just like, have fun with it, V. Like that's why I keep telling myself, I'm like, get that passion back. You know, I believe I've overcome so many challenges. I already know I've been successful in so many different angles with everything that I'm doing. So at this point, my end game is just like, look, have fun with it. Definitely monetize. You know, that's the goal, you know, obviously,
Right.
but have fun with it. That's really where I'm at. I'm trying to get my passion back with it. Not trying, I'm getting it back, but it's just, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm just really working towards having fun with it again.
I think you touched on something right there, and you breezed over it too. It's like, what is success, right? So like when you know what it is to you, it's obtainable. And I think that's where people fuck up, right? They're like, yo, I want to be successful. And you be like, but what's that? I want money. All right, how you gonna get the money? Like when you start breaking it down, like, all right, yo, how? What? Like I learned to like really just ask questions. Like when I ask them something and they respond, I hit them with another question in a different way. You know what I'm saying? And they still like, yo, but I just told you I want to be rich. Yeah, but what? What is that?
But what? And that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like I monetize. So it's like, that's what I'm like. If I'm like, okay, what's next? So that's why I was just like, I'm at a place where I was just like, yo, I can make the money. I can get to where, let's just say if I do get that contract, that, you know, that deal that I'm looking for, whatever. But what is that gonna do if I'm not in it? So that's why, like right now, I'm like, yo, you know, when I came into the space that I'm at now, you know, I got a new partnership right now, and I'm like, when I came into this, I was just like, you know, I sat down with my wife, and I was just like, yo, I need to have fun. She was telling me like, you need to have fun with it. She's like, it makes no sense for you to do these interviews and you're not having fun with it. And I was like, you're right. So, and that's where I'm at now, like, you know, and hence where I'm at also is like, I'm in a space where I'm being super selective with who I'm bringing into my show, is because I noticed that some people are willing to pay and they don't have the passion. I don't care for that. I want to make sure you have that hunger. I want to make sure you have that story. You know, I want to make sure you know, like it's just, there's substance there in general, overall.
Yeah, you can't just be talking to nobody, just talk to nobody. Like that shit don't make no sense. Like, you know what I mean? But like it's with anything else. Like you gotta know where the fuck you want to go. You know what I mean? And then it's gonna be what you call it. But with what we do, right? Like we have a belief in ourselves as being, you know, content creators, podcasters, radio shows. You know what I mean? But some of that belief is having the belief in these artists, these DJs, these promoters, these entertainers, dancers, authors, whoever we invite onto our platforms, right? It's having the belief in them too. You know what I mean? Because without that, it's just us talking to a camera.
No, it's true. It's true. You definitely have to believe in, and I agree with you.
I think that's what strains on us, though, right? That's at times what can make us like, yo, fuck this show, man. I'm tired of doing this shit. Like, because they don't realize the work that you got to put in just to do that. interview or that event or whatever it is that you have slated with them. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. And I agree with you with that. And that's why I'm gonna say like that when I started being selective now, like it's funny, right? Because I get a lot of DMs and people be like, yo, how much to be on your show? And I tell people right now, I'm like, I don't charge to be on my show. Like, but it's for you to be on my show, right? And the reason why, like before, like maybe I did. I'm not gonna lie, I did charge, what? But I was like, no. Last time I charged somebody to be on my show, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like the interview was, I was bored. I was bored out of my mind, and the person didn't have no, like they didn't have the suspect, the not the they didn't have the
Substance.
the content, yeah, the substance. I got stuck. They didn't have the substance to like to have the like the conversation that I was looking for, because I've been in this game for a minute. I don't like to, like for me, I like you guys. Like I want to know what you're about. Like I want to have that conversation, that change of energy. And again, that's like I need to. That's when I realized, and I was just like, yo, you know what? Let's be honest. Like you said, did I believe? Like I feel like the artists, they're not serious about their craft or whatever. I was just like, you know what? This is why for me, everybody's different. I was like, I need to. It's deeper than the money. Yes, we want the money, but it's deeper than this.
I got a question.
What's
Excuse me, hold on. I've had an interview like that. This is from Kenita. It was really like talking to the wall. I am more selective now. Yeah, I think I watched that one and homie was bugging. But so I'm scared of not enjoying doing it. When did it stop for you? Like when did it stop being fun?
When it became a job.
Okay, but
so
like,
when it
like,
became a job,
okay.
it was just like I'm trying to see. Like I feel like for me, when it started becoming a job, was more like I started realizing I was just putting out work just to put out work, right? It started becoming a job when, again, I started getting bored with the interviews. For me, that was a job. It started becoming a job when I was dreading, like, I'm like, I don't even want to do this interview. You understand? Like, I'm now catching myself, like, getting excited about the people I'm sitting down with, So for me, my mindset was like, this felt like a job, like that job that I didn't want to go to work, I would go to work late because I didn't want to be there. You understand? Like, that was my mentality. So that's when I guess that's when it for me it started not becoming fun. So I would say I started noticing that it wasn't becoming fun maybe after around 2021. That's when I started realizing like when I just started allowing certain people again just to be on it, because I was just like, you know what, let me just get content, and I was like, just because I gotta put stuff out there, just because it shows that I'm working, right? And that's when I started realizing it was like, yo, I'm losing the quality, and I'm big on quality. I don't care for quantity. I'm big on quality, and I think, and a lot of people know this about me. And for me, that's when I started realizing, yo, it's like the job. Like it was more of a numbers game for me at this point. It wasn't about, like the other hand, the passion, the art.
Right.
And so the beginning of this year is when I was just like, nah, I can't have that mentality no more. Like, because I was unhappy. Again, it started feeling like that job that I was dreading to go to. It was times I was calling out, in a sense. I was just like, yo, I'm gonna reschedule the interview. Like,
yeah, right.
like I was just like, I can't do that.
How often were you doing the interviews?
Yo, I was doing interviews like maybe 2 to 3 times a week.
Ooh,
I'll do more than one interview. You understand? Yeah. So it was just like, so at this point, I'm just like, nah, like I need to cut it down. I had to right now, I'm actually now doing seasons with my show, because now I'm just like, I do need my breaks, as well. But I also need to now start realizing it's about working smart, not harder anymore, you know. So now that's when the marketing comes in. This is where, etc. You know. But it's now in a different mindset where it's like, I'm being honest right now. Like, I don't even care for the numbers. I was literally obsessed with the numbers. Like wild obsessed, and I was just like, nah, that's not good, bro. Like, it's not good. It's not really good. It really fucks with your mental.
Yeah, this number shit be fucking. We was having a conversation when you came on earlier, previous so when you jumped into the broadcast about the number shit, and it fucks me up. But let me ask you this, right? Because with what we doing, like even us, like we do the live, right? And then like Sha said, it goes to New Mexico, Canada, and Guadalupe. To be air there Friday at 12 noon, and then it airs Saturday night in New York, 8 p.m. And then we upload to 18 different major streaming platforms, right?
That's dope.
So now I'm looking at it, and I'm sitting here, and I'm like, yo, what is the cost per stream? What's the revenue? What does it add up to? And mind you, I'm not an artist, right? We got artists, but we haven't put music out with our entertainment company in a minute, right? So I haven't been paying attention to that. But now that we're streaming, I'm like, okay, if we got 3,000 streams on the last joint that just played, what is that? What does it add up to? So I ask you this because you not only do you do the podcasting, right, and you do everything as far as that, but you manage artists. You know what I mean? And that plays that comes into the pocket too, right? So How do you feel about the streaming shit? Because there's really no set dollar amount to what these streams are really worth.
Yeah, no, I feel like like what as an artist when it comes to the streaming, you know, you gotta. It's a tricky business, yo. Like I feel like, to be honest, like so, like for example, like so many, like when it comes to the artist standpoint, like you know how artists right now are so focused on like Spotify, and it's like, bro, like at this point, I've been telling artists right now, like, why are you not pushing that your Apple, for example? Let's just say Apple, where you can sell, and if let's just say if you sell like about 200 to 400, you can actually put your single, let's just say, in the charts, you know, and get that sort of recognition. You understand? Like it's working smart. You can get the same thing with Spotify, but at this point, like streaming is gonna be streaming. They're gonna constantly. It doesn't even matter what platform it is. They're gonna take advantage of the artist. If you want to make money, you got to go back to the old school ways. Let's keep it aside. Create your website and do your downloads.
That's what I was trying to get out of you. That's what I was trying to get out of you.
I'm glad we went right there because I was about to ask the direct consumer route, and at this point, it's like
you got to go back to the trunk.
Yeah, like I mean, in a sense, and it's weird that
this shit gets me tight.
Why?
You know what? Though a lot of these artists are not on a lot, and you know what gets me upset is that a lot of these artists, they don't want to educate themselves with it. Not all, but a lot. Like they just, it's easier to upload your music. Let's keep it like right now. We're in an era where it's about convenience, right? Thanks. So like a lot of people just want to upload their streams. It's easier. Spotify, Apple, whatever. It's easier to send it to your whoever. But I'm like, bro, it can be the same way if you have a website and it's just direct. You know, go directly like you getting that direct sell. But a lot of artists are not looking at it like that because it's a little bit more work, and people don't want to put the work in.
I think that, and there's a misconception about being independent, and you're on TuneCore and you're on all these other ones, and really believing that no, I'm independent because I'm on such and such, and it's like, yo, dude, you're really not independent because that shit is owned by somebody else. Which is owned by somebody else.
Which is owned by the motherfucking labels.
The labels. So at that day, you're not independent. But this is what I'm saying. So now at that point, that shouldn't even be an option. If that's the way you're going, you might as well go and try to get a deal. Figure out your loan. Because it's like a car. Like a lot of people can't go out and buy a car. Let me break it down real quick, right? And first let me get back to the why I'm tight shit. I've been telling motherfuckers for I don't know how long, direct to consumer. Fuck a distributor,
direct to consumer. Go back to putting that shit out your motherfucking trunk. Everybody looking at me like I'm crazy. Yo, what you mean? I'm like, yo, go sell 10 copies and you already made more than what you made all year for streaming.
I know a few artists that has done that, and they're making their paper. But again, how hungry are you? How much you're willing to learn? How much you're willing to take? Because you're dropping gems the same right now. How long you been saying it, as you mentioned? And some people are looking at you like you're crazy, right?
That I'm bugging.
Vice versa, you understand? Like
what I'm about ready to tell them right now.
It.
Right. What I'm about ready to tell them right now, they really gonna think I'm bugging. Everybody talks, I want to be an artist, right? I want to be independent. I'm gonna give them normally what I should be charging them for. I'm gonna give it to them right now. You have a social security number. You have your fucking your bank account, right? Why the fuck don't you go to the bank and go take out a $5,000-$10,000 loan and fund your own motherfucking project?
Because not everyone is properly LLC. Not everyone has the not everyone has that EIN. Not everyone, they don't have the trade.
But I'm saying let's go back to the beats.
Not their beats is not even fully that shit's not even.
But I'm saying let's even go back to the beginning. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's not even talk them starting the business. They taking the personal loan under themselves to start the business, do the music. And I'm only saying that because everybody's sitting here talking about, yo, I'm waiting for this, I'm waiting for that, I'm waiting for that. You waiting for what?
Yeah.
What that credit score looking like, homie? What the fuck? Everybody been telling you this whole time, and you worried about doing what? You waiting for who? When you could go do the shit your motherfucking self? Like, I don't understand. Like, I hear people tell me all the time, yo, I can't do it because, I'm just not what they're looking for. Okay, so why you waiting for them to be what you looking for? Give them what the fuck you are. Like, all you need is that little bit of money. And if you believe in yourself, put the bread behind yourself.
And I agree with you, right? I do. But I also feel like, again, how badly do you want it? Because this is why I tell people now in my career where I'm at now, I don't take it personal. I hear all these excuses. And for me, and I just said it, excuses. For me is excuses. People get mad at me because I'm very black and white with stuff. Like, for me, the gray areas is a no. It's either yes or no. It's either you want this or you don't. Everything in between is you don't. You understand? That's how I look at things. And I feel like, again, you can get the personal loan. Somehow, somewhere, if you truly want this, you'll make it happen. Let me tell you, if I tell people how much I spend on my show to produce it, because this is all me. I pay for this. And I'm paying for this. And I was telling somebody recently, I was like, yo, I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm making it happen. You understand? And it's like, because again, I believe in myself. And I can't, for me, there's no A, B, this is my everything. You understand? I don't have a backup plan. I really don't. So for me, it's like, yo, I gotta make it happen at this point. There's no if. I gotta make this happen. And again, that's why I tell people, how badly do you want it?
Right. You got it. Yeah, it goes back to what we started with. It's crazy how it circles back to how bad you want to know where you want to go, right? It's like full circle. So at what point, before we get to the next segment, at what point did you start managing artists? And that was because, like you said, you interviewing them. You might be catching a vibe to where, damn, I see something in one of them. You know what I mean? Is that how it happened?
Nah, I had started managing artists a while back, but it wasn't. I'm be honest. I feel like I wasn't so. I mean, at the time, I felt like I was serious about it. Like, I wanted to just help people, but then I stopped. I had managed 2 artists, one R&B and one hip hop, and then I stopped. I pulled back from it, and then I stopped managing artists overall. Then when I started again, getting into management, was with K Goddess. And it's funny because Kay knows this. I didn't want to manage Kay. I was just helping her, whatever. And it just honestly just happened. I feel like the reason why it happened is because I believe in Kay. So I feel like for me as a manager, because I get a lot of artists now, or a lot of people wanted me to manage them. I need to see your work ethics. I need to believe in you, because for me, if I don't believe in you, it don't make sense for me to be a part of your management. You understand? So
You
I
ain't gonna
just
want
got
to push
into
it.
it. Yeah, for me, I just got into it because I believe in the person that I'm working with. You know, like it's a for me it's a no brainer. I like it's deep. It's bigger than me. It's deeper than me. It's not only about my success. I want to see other people win.
Right.
So that's just how I got back in. That's how I got into it. And honestly, like I said, with Kay and me and Kay guys, we're still in touch. We still talk. You know, like right now she's in reality TV. She's doing her thing and whatnot. It's like I love to see that. You know, for me, like and stuff like that. So it's just I just I like working with people who want more too, like just like-minded people. That's just how I am. It's an exchange of energy.
Facts. Yeah, that's facts. Because it's the worst to be sitting there talking to somebody you got to drag shit out of them.
Yo, yeah. And like I could bring you, that saying, like you could bring the horse to the pond, but you can't make them drink the water. And I would never force that on people. I did it before, where I fell in love with potential. And
Did you see him put his head down? Because he's talking about kicking people in. He's talking about drowning motherfuckers.
I used to say kick them if you believe them. And again, I say used to. I used to say if you believe in them that much, kick them in the motherfucking water. You know what I'm saying? But now, honestly, I feel it's crazy.
I can't fall in love with potential no more. I did it before. I can't do it. I have to see where you're at. Honestly.
Me, listen. If you want to die of thirst, by all means, die of thirst. I'm gonna keep it pushing.
For real, that's what I'm at now.
Like real talk.
Well, you thirsty? I'm here drinking my water. Like,
yeah, I'm good. Yeah, listen, you don't want to drink? Okay.
At this point, this is what you chose. Again, this is like it's either you want this or you don't. You know, because it makes no sense for me to put my energy into you, and you're not even putting the energy into yourself.
Facts.
That makes no sense at this point.
I appreciate your honesty because real talk, I can't fathom me not like doing what I'm doing. Like it's weird. There was a short period where it was like, okay, I don't know nothing about the person that we're interviewing. So it's like it's gonna be super weird. And then it was just like it was a realization like we're dope. So now it's up to you to bring out whatever it is. It's up to you as a journalist, as a podcaster, to find something in the guests because they're not on their show. They're just not here just to be here. So now it's trying to figure out something that they say, something that they're involved in, and then connect with that, and then let it just be naturally flowing. And I think that's why our show works so well between us two, because Chris will do all the research he can. And I'm more so like, okay, I'm gonna let Chris bang out, and then something you're gonna say is gonna trigger me. It's gonna be like, you know what? Here we go. You get what I'm saying? And when you said, it stopped being fun, it was like, damn, how does that happen? Because I can't see it happening. So I want to be prepared for when what it looks like when it stops being fun, because I don't want to get to that point. You get what I'm saying? Like, sink or swim. I don't want to get to the point where it's like, yo, I don't want to do this. Like, this shit is branded on like, this shit is us. So
that shit happened for me with the managing of the artists.
Okay, yes. I feel like for me, like, I'm sorry for cutting you over.
No.
I just feel like I wasn't prepared for that either. Right, going back to what you were saying, like I wasn't prepared for that. I never thought I would get there, and I started realizing how I started realizing how uncomfortable I was getting, because I was getting comfortable with this type of energy. It was making me uncomfortable, and it's because I started realizing, yo, there's no growth in this. And that's when it was because, again, it wasn't fun for me. Again, it was just like, it was the type of energy I was bringing around me, and or like with the interviews. And don't get me wrong, not all interviews was trash. I had good, and those were the good ones. But it was just like, there was a moment where I just started like just seeing like the consistency of people not really caring about what they really want. You understand? Like, as far as like their career. And to me, that's your business, right? But if we're gonna have this conversation like right now what we're having, like you can tell off the back, like you guys are into this. I'm enjoying my conversation because the energy is being reciprocated. But it's whack when you have somebody's like, I don't know, what you see, I just want to make music, and it was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Why do you want to make music?
Yeah.
Because like it's dope, like whatever. When you don't bring like that, shit gets boring, and a lot of artists now they're not. They're looking at this internet surface, and they're thinking it's instant gratification. So they're lacking the artist development. They're lacking all of this, and they're not trained to have these conversations. And for me, it's like it's boring.
Yeah. Pretty soon you're gonna be talking to ChatGPT, and they're gonna ask that, and that's how you're gonna do it.
Yeah,
it's gonna be crazy. So
Shad, all of that.
Yeah, you know what time? You know what time it is, right, Shad?
Absolutely, on the rec. This is my favorite part of the show. I like rec time. Rec time is for me. Rec time is for games and our people tuned in. Yo, listen, real quick. Share the show. We need people to help Chris because Chris
help me. I won last week. I beat Ultramag 7 last week. Stop playing with me.
I think it was a tie. I think it was a tie, and he won.
Let me mute you, man. Stop putting some respect on my name. Stop playing.
But listen, we got 5 questions, multiple choice, 4 answers. Is you versus Chris versus everybody that's tuned in. Shout out to all my podcasters tuned in. I seen T-Time with Bunky in the building. I seen Senior G in the building. Senior said Chris won. Senior, see? That's when keeping it real goes wrong.
It's wrong.
Yeah, that's when keeping it real goes wrong. Shout out to everybody else that's tuned in. Foos is tuned in. We got Cousin D in the building. Angie's in the building. Gabe's in the building. Real quick, shout out where you guys are from. Who's in the building? We got to let the people know. We got to let the people know how global we are while we catching rec on the rec. All right, you ready? You guys ready?
Ready.
All right, let's get it. First question is, who acted in Stuck on Broke in 2010? Was it A, Little Kim, B, Nicki Minaj, C, Foxy Brown, or D, Lauryn Hill?
I don't know this one. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Come on, we need some answers. Chris needs some help.
What I do is sometimes when I don't know, I wait for the people tuned in to throw the answers.
Okay.
Who said C?
I be cheating. Yeah. See, Foo said C. I'm going with Foos, V. I don't know what you're gonna do. I'm going with my man from Chicago. We got Forsberg in the building.
What'd you say, B?
Yeah.
That's that bullshit, V.
That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Yo, listen, don't be upset. Don't be upset. Teresa said A, so the correct answer was B, huh?
Yeah.
See?
I think you know what's crazy is because I'm watching on YouTube here, I'm watching on this one here. I think YouTube is lagging, which is why. Teresa, if you're on YouTube, put that in the comments so we can see. We need this information. Facebook?
She's on Facebook. I think Gabe is watching from YouTube. Okay. Yo, if you're in YouTube, send me some emojis. I'm trying to see something real quick. Okay, so it's 1-0, Chris.
Yeah, that's that bullshit, man. That's V, where you from? Where you from, V?
I'm from the Bronx.
Oh, from the Bronx. Yeah,
Bronx, South Bronx.
Yeah, I should have known.
Bronx, South Bronx.
Absolutely.
Home
of the beat. Home of hip hop,
Yo, listen. Yo, shout out to the BX. I've been listening to a lot of Dice Peso lately. Shout out to the Bronx.
Oh, shout out to Dice, man.
Shout out to Dice.
He came a long way. I interviewed Dice. He came a long way. He's super dope.
See, and this is where the bullshit starts. This is where Sean loses his shit because Dice was supposed to be on my show.
Okay.
Yeah, and he stood us up, and then he didn't know that we have mutual friends.
Gotcha.
So I went to see him at Summer Jam in Westchester. And then
which one? This year or last year?
This year.
Okay.
Where he was the final act. And then he was like, nah, that wasn't me. And then I'm telling Chris and I'm telling my other homie, like, nah, son, that's like, come on, my man. I'm not even on it like that. I'm not on it like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't interview MC Shan. Nigga, I'm not on it like that. Yeah, I'm not on it like that. We don't have what's the homie? The homie from
Cool
South
Roxy?
Central. Cool Rocks, whoever, Fred, Sticky Fingers, whoever, Fredo Star, whoever you want to name, we done had. Cassidy, yo, so I'm not on it like that. But homie, you know, you could have gave me another better answer. But hopefully, Dice, I know you're gonna see this. Pull up, homie. No.
Dice is dope people. He's dope people. I would just say communicate, yeah, because he's dope people. He's definitely, you know.
Shout out to Dice. I'm bumping your shit in the shop too. So salute to Dice. All right, yo, Chris, you down 1-0. Let's get it. Next question.
Let's see.
Who acted in superhero movie? A. Little Kim, B. Nicki Minaj, C. Foxy Brown, or D. Missy Elliott. If you guys don't know, these are all acting questions. So I hope you guys get your movie on. But we need some answers. Nobody want to guess?
Man, who acted in
Frank said D. Senior said he don't know.
I'm going with D. That seemed like something Missy might do.
All right, I'm gonna pause.
I'm going with
Yeah. Let's go. Let's get some answers. D. No
C.
clue.
Let me just throw C. Who was C again?
Hold on. I can rewind it a touch and we can see what C is. C is Foxy Brown.
Oh no, hold up. Yeah, no, hold up.
This is the first time we've ever done this.
I think, yeah, that's the first.
He's trying to let you beat me, V.
I'm just giving her a fair chance. I'm just giving her a fair chance.
I feel like Missy Elliott would definitely, like, that's a soup, you know, but he
no, pick it. If that's what you think, pick it.
All right, let's go with D.
All right, let's go. Shout out to Shaka T.
Shaka
Shaka T's in the building.
We probably was Lil Kim, and I was.
Hey, Lil Kim. Chris, who did you say?
I said D.
He said D too.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Missy Elliott is that type of, you know, like
right
out there.
Yo, shout out to Shaka T. First time up in here, brother. Yo, listen, Shaka T, you need to tell a friend to tell a friend. It's good money in the studio. Tell him V Henny. Vagina.
Vagina
Henny. It's vagina.
I ain't got no Henny tonight either. That's
straight
crazy.
like that.
That's
Vagina Henny. That is the coolest shit I've heard so far.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do a drop for her, Sean, so she could. Yeah, that's
I got you.
So she could just get it out the way. Listen. Okay, that was what was that? The second question?
Yeah.
All right, still 1-0. Still 1-0. All right, let's get it. Who acted in Woo? Do you remember Woo? A. MC Lyte, B. Queen Latifah, C. Foxy Brown, D. Missy Elliott. Come on, people. I need some. Yo, there's people up in here, so I need votes. This shit need to light up. They need some help. They struggling right now.
Damn, who acted in Woo?
Senior G said B. Queen Latifah. Frank said A. Teresa said B. She thinks.
I'm going with A.
I gotta pause it again.
B,
Who we going with?
B, I think.
So Chris said A, you said B. All right, let's get it.
1-1.
Did it reset? No, we're not doing that.
Foxy Brown.
Damn.
That's crazy.
I don't never remember Foxy Brown acting in nothing.
Me either.
Actually, you know, look, here's some extra facts. This is what I do, right? I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna exactly tell you what Foxy did in the movie. What part she played? She played Homeboy's fiance. See, that's it. Yeah, go check me.
No,
or you can Google me.
How you said it.
Or you can Google me. All right, so it's still 1-0, right? 1-0, right?
This is the fourth one, right?
Yeah. All right, let's get into it.
All right. Let's do this.
Who acted in Pootie Tang?
And I know this.
A, Eve, B, Queen Latifah, C, Foxy Brown, D, Missy Elliott. Y'all remember Pootie Tang? Yo, if you guys remember Pootie Tang, put a heart up in here with your answer and share the show. Pootie Tang is Pootie Tang a classic? Probably not, right? I don't know. We need some answers though. We need some answers. Oh shit, here we go. I'm gonna have to pause it again. This is bad business.
I'm waiting for more people to come. Where's Dave at? Dave, what's this, Dave?
Dave doesn't comment. Dave thinks he's too good to comment for now.
Comment.
No, he doesn't. Dave said, "Yo, if I comment, then I would be yeah." Dave be fronting.
Oh man!
All right, you ready? Can we get an answer?
Whew, I'm going with B.
B, Queen Latifah.
I'm going with B.
V, Henny.
A.
A.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what it is.
Okay. Yeah, bro. Where she was?
Shout out to Bump and Frank. They actually had the right answer. So yeah, I don't remember Missy and Pootie Tang.
At this point, I don't remember that either. But
me neither.
At this point, whether I get one right or not, I still lose because it's push. It's a push if I tie with you anyway. So at this point, you won, which is crazy because Shad fucking cheated now when playing.
No, I'm not cheating. Yo, listen,
the game and
listen.
Shit, it's that bullshit now.
Nah, there's one more question, but I got to get to Dave because see, Dave is one of those guys that's tuned in and he's not commenting. I told you Dave thought he was better than everybody. He's like, yo, I can't play. I watch the show, but I can't play because I know all the answers.
He said, I don't know how you do it. Pootie Tang is a classic.
I didn't ask him if it was. I didn't say it was a classic. Dave, if you want to have this conversation, you can politely come on the show and have the conversation. We're not going to do this here like that. See, he wants to have these conversations in comments and try to, I need him live. We need to look at his face when he gives us some of these answers. All right, listen, just for shits and giggles, V Henny, you already beat him. But we're gonna get into the last question anyway because I did all the work to get it together. So we're gonna play the last question anyway. That's just what it is, So listen, last question, people. We need you guys to tune in. At least give Chris one right answer. One. Don't leave him on zero. Don't leave him on zero. Don't give him a donut. All right, let's get it.
Let's do this.
Who acted in Civil Brand in 2002? A, Nicki Minaj, B, Queen Latifah, C, Lil' Kim, D, MC Lyte. Yeah, Chris, it's over.
Yeah,
it's over, Chris. It's over.
I'm looking in the comments and I don't see nobody saying that. So yeah.
Nah, somebody said D. Somebody said D. Frank Allen said D. Both Frank said D.
One is Francis,
said he doesn't
way.
know. Francisco.
Okay.
Sean. D was the right answer. Shout out to MC Lyte. 50 years of hip hop pioneer. I love MC Lyte. She's super dope. MC Lyte was probably my first favorite MC rapper of all time. She was my first. I fell in love with Light as a Rock. Classic album. Yeah, Paper Thin. Like that's just that beat and Paper Thin. It's just crazy. It just takes you back. But
how that beat go?
Don't even worry about it. I'm about to remake it. I'm about to remake it, nigga. Yo, I can play it. You want me to play it? Do you want me to play it? Do you want me to play it? I'll play it live. Do you want me to play it?
Damn,
do you want me to play it?
Yeah.
Do you want me to play it?
I could tell you saying it because you fucking with it. That's the only reason you probably brought it up. Yeah,
do you want me to play it? Do you want me to chop it up live?
No.
God did. Did. Look.
So V, this is my favorite part of the show. This is what we like to call rec or wreck. So REC means reaching everything conceivable. That means you feeling the joint. Car wreck, WRECK, means you're not feeling the joint. Shy gonna play 2 joints from artists that either submitted some joints or Shy just went and picked them randomly out the thing, either or. You know what I mean? But we're gonna be able to let them know what we feel about it as well as the people tuned in.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody, listen. This is Chris's favorite part of the show, so I need you guys to participate and tap in. This is all on you guys. We can stop it at any time you guys feel like it's not worth playing. This is what we need you guys to do. This is why we do the show. I got 2 videos. I'm in a video group, independent artists. They posted their videos. So I said, fuck it. Let's put it to the rec test. You know, you already know what it is. DJ RecBoys Shot, Mr. Catch Rec, V Henny, the Artistry Show. Let's get into it. First video.
Okay.
Cultural entertainment, sucker.
What they talking about? He got the greatest name under the sun.
Nah, that ain't it. That was last week. We're gonna get into the right one.
Cultural entertainment, sucker.
Stay low key fine, cover your top. Up top, Western New York. Always on. Let's go. And like that, aim, hit everything. Hit 'em. Motherfuckers gotta feel me, so in Braille, you can write my name. 2 faces, here and there in the same breath. Trying to make a blow from the rock like cocaine tech. The thought of me quitting, unlikely decision. What I say need to be heard like your granddaddy wisdom. Protection. Every 8 bars, I'm dropping the lesson. If you feel that I be preaching, cause my daddy the reverend. Amen. Empowered, don't need recognition to fill my mission. What got me there will keep me there. I've been master repetition. Be around. Full cup on the empty stomach. That's what they never wanted. This a buyout. I don't need it fronted. Nah. Everlasting. It don't matter if I'm last out. I'm used to no support like I've been dealing with a bad spouse. Fuck 'em. Top rank in the bank. On mark cash in the safe. Gucci man do the dishes. Acetone by the sink. Poverty, my robbery, I useless. If I happen to pluck my finger, I had to use acoustics. Fuck fairness, where the integrity at? That payola, bend over, you supposed to pay me to rap. Wanna get the most from my bitch. Man, make the money first, I need to be rich. Hustle spirit in me, ain't much sleep I can get. Hunted by success that I haven't seen yet. Wanna get the most from my bitch. Man, make the money first, I need to be rich. Hustle spirit in me, ain't much sleep I can get. Hunted by success that I haven't seen yet.
Ghetto guy. Niggas can't fuck with me, I'm a luxury. I can sell honey to bumblebees out of Doubletree. Ain't no humble me, I talk back like a troubled teen. Crack Columbus, I discovered fiends. Wanna get the most of my bitch, but I know bitches do the most, so do that make me a trick? They say the man make the money, I invested in blicks. I bought 545s like 5:45. Ooh, I try to unite the people on my last tape. I'd rather use a stove, but everybody like the fast way. Microwave era, only loyal as they last plate. Now it's court dates, dress formal, bitches draft date. Once a man, twice a baby, what my dad say. You never know who first to tell in the rat race. You could buy a body, catch a body for a flat rate. My youngin' wanna slide, I wish he had skates or had faith. Either way, anyway, long as the Henny straight. Staying busy as 5 o'clock on the interstate. White dope, brown dope, I keep them segregated. You wanted one, I brung 2, I miscalculated. Ghetto world, my only fascination. Until I'm Pappy Mason. Dead cops, big tigger basement. Ghetto world, my only fascination. Until I'm Pappy Mason. Dead cops and big tigger basement.
What's shaking, my peoples? You already know what it is. DJ RecBoys Shot, Mr. Catch Rec, the one and only V Honey. Vagina. V is the vagina. V's up, nigga. V's up.
Yeah, he still fucked it up. He still fucked it up.
That's why I be like, yo, V as in vagina, Henny as in Henny.
Hen. Vagina. V Henny.
Vagina. Was good.
Yo, listen. When I hear a vagina, I'm be like, yeah, the Henny.
Yeah, the Henny. All you gotta do is get the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go see, be Henny. You know, it is what it is. So What'd you think?
I fuck with the track. The video was actually not bad. I mean, you know, you can always get better quality, but the track wasn't bad. I like the second person. That I like his voice, and you hear that hunger. So the track was cool. I fuck with it. So it's Rec, you know, REC.
Nice, Chris.
Same for me. The second guy is what made it a REC for me. To be honest with you, the hook was
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The beat was actually I like the beat.
The beat was crazy. The only thing with me, it sound like they was rapping on top of the beat where it wasn't mixed good. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, they did their thing. It was definitely a Rec. I'll definitely check out some more shit from them.
Yeah,
it was a cool track.
I'm starting to put in the artist's name, so that's going to be a new thing that we're doing, so that way people don't have to ask; they could just watch the video and go put them on a playlist. Independent artists, you know, if you think it's dope, if you think it's Rec, and let them know that you see them in the RecBoys.
I wonder, do you know where they from? Because they didn't sound like they was like East Coast.
No,
the second guy did right a little bit. The first guy,
I feel like the second guy I feel like I got a sense of West Coast or like like Central West Coast, like in a sense.
Do you have a no shot by any chance?
No, yo, these are videos that I think I got in the beginning of the month. I'm like, I want to say like 15 videos. So when we have guests who like such as V Henny, we go in and I give some independent artists some shine, some, you know, a little bit of shine.
Yeah, she might hit him up.
It's dope. I mean, not only that, but
Yeah.
then somebody on the show might go and check and see what else they may have.
Right.
That's the whole point, is just connecting the dots, you know. But we have another video, same group. I'm not gonna I never give up my source, never give up Poppy. We take that with I'm just saying we take that with us, you know. But just know that you heard it first on In the Studio with the RecBoys, especially with V Henny. V as in vagina, nigga. Let's get it.
Cultural entertainment, sucker.
RecBoys.
To the party, we bring the vibes, we the life of the party. Hop out the whip, walk into the party. Drip so hard, dressed like a tsunami. Pull up to the party in a new Ferrari. Take a shot of Henny, then we chase up with Bacardi. Pull up to the party in a Maserati. Chilling in the hills by the pool with a Barbie. Pull up to the party. Pull up to the party. Pull up to the party. Pull up in the Rari. Switching lanes in the race, start gazing. Sipping Henny at the bottle, man, don't even have to chase it. Walking to the party, we already faded. Straight through security like we somebody famous. Ha, don't have to ask what her name is. You know, coded link, that's the crew that I came with. Chilling with the Barbie, don't know what the name is. Had it up, damn, she be looking dangerous. Wanna pull up? I'll send the location. Drinking top shelf, no $10 basic. If you're looking for me, you can find me where the stage is. Pull up to the club, ask the DJ to play this. Add it to your playlist, put it on rotation. Put your hands up if you hit the bar waited. If you got a drink, bottoms up when the bass hits. If you know the words, come on, let me hear you say it. Yeah, the party in a new Ferrari. Take a shot of Henny, then we chase up with Bacardi. Pull up to the party in a Maserati. Chilling in the hills by the pool with a Barbie. Pull up to the party. Pull up to the party. Pull up to the party. Pull up in the Rari. Shorty caught my eye, ran some time. Thick mama see her looking good from behind. Shorty looking fine, moving how I like. Hey, it's nice to meet you, wanna get a drink of vibe. What you wanna drink, shot of vodka and some Red Bull. That's alright, girl, you can bring your friends too. We can stay at the club or kick it at the crib. I can take it to the hills, yeah, and show you how we live. Catch me in the VIP. Party and bullshit like VIG. And said I wouldn't do it until I made it happen. Drop it like it's hot, yeah, so here's another classic. Used to be embarrassed, cause I ain't never had shit. Now we living lavish, like those other rappers. Chilling in the crib place, looking like a palace. If you're looking for me, you can find me where the bag is. Pull up to the
Yeah, buddy. That's what happens when you get 3 Recs. We'll clip you quick. So
that shit was too
know what
long before they got 3 Recs. My bad. I'm talking out of turn. My bad.
I mean, no, what? If we're gonna start with you, then that's what we're gonna start with.
Yeah, let's start with you.
We're gonna start with you now.
That shit was a car wreck, man. That shit was a car wreck.
All right, what was the wreck about it?
It wasn't believable. Like it to me, it wasn't. I don't know. I can't even put the. I don't know, bro. It wasn't me. The beat is what made him stick out. So salute to whoever made that beat.
Okay,
I feel like the song. I feel like it's very outdated. Like it gave me like the vibe of the video and everything. Like remember like back then what like the TRL, like when remember they used to do like the spring break right. Vibe. Like I feel like it was like that. Like so I feel like the song overall was a little outdated for me. I can see the whole it doesn't seem believable. I can see that, it's for me, so I'm not here to knock anybody. It's not my type of vibe. You understand? Like for me at that given time, like right now, like it wouldn't be something that I'm it doesn't make me want to go to a party. You understand? Like
right.
Pull up to the party, like for me.
So then it's a WRECK. It's a wreck. It's a car wreck.
It's crazy. But the whole thing of this is just so because think about how many artists only they friends are initially hearing their music, right? And their friends is like, yo, that's dope. Everything is dope to your friend. You get a couple of friends who keep it a buck with you. Those are your real ones, right? You know what I mean? But the other ones who bullshit you through life, like, yeah, you're doing great. Meanwhile, they know you fucking up. You know what I mean? And they're not telling you. You know what I mean? Those ain't your friends. You know what I mean? But everybody's gonna be telling you around you. 90 to 80% of them gonna be like, yo, yeah, that's dope. Da, da, da. We the other 10 to 20% like, yo, hold on. You need to do these, and then you could, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole purpose of doing this. Plus, where else they gonna get their music played at if they don't highlight the RecBoys video wise?
Well, yeah, because we're the only ones who's really persistent with.
No, not only ones. I'm just talking about shit. We're not
the only ones I pay attention to. Since we've been doing it, I don't. Whatever. Anyway, it's I want to get to Shaka T because this is a DJ who's out in the clubs and he says it will work in the clubs.
That's interesting.
But not for too long. Like you can't play the whole joint. Like we're not bringing that one back. It's a go between. You just might play the hook and then go into something else.
And
it
mash it up into something else.
Yeah, it might be a bridge in between 2 different songs to get the people from a certain vibe into another vibe. If like maybe you're going in from reggae, pop reggae, you play that, and then now you're just going into party mode. You get what I'm saying? Or vice versa. But it's dope for the input, especially from a DJ's perspective. Now, me personally, I was trying to, what they say is so true. You can't unsee what you see. So I'm trying to imagine, the video to me is whack. You get what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. It just didn't seem believable. You get what I'm saying? Fade is fucked up. I'm a barber, so that's the very first thing I look at is a person's haircut. No, it's just that's just what I do. So I'm like, all right. So then I close my eyes and I try to listen to the song, and it's like his cadence is off.
Right.
And it's so off that it doesn't even fit to what's good. It fucks up the vibe of the beat. Like the beat is inviting you to get into the vibe, and then his cadence is knocking you off of that vibe. It's forcing you to not be able to step with the music.
But this is what like Chris was saying, like this is where a team comes in, and when you don't have yes men, like you listen, me being a part of a person who's in the industry, who's there, like how many times we sat in a studio, heard like singles after single, and we just that's not a single. Like you have to have that team where they can tell you and be like, specify like what type of single you want to put out, what type of audience you want to cater to, and not like again, you got to stay authentic to yourself. Like for to be completely honest, I feel like I don't know the person, so again, it's not believable for me. Like the visual wasn't believable. You understand? As far as your life, I mean, I'm sure he probably whatever. I don't care about that. For me personally, like I just felt like, you know, this has come down to your team. That you can't. It's quality over quantity. Don't put out a single just to be like, oh, I got work here. Look, no, sit down and figure out, is this a single that I can market to people? You know, and this is where you have the studio sessions and all, you know, and make sure you have the proper people listening to what are your thoughts on this before I put it out. You understand?
Right.
That's how I look at it, you know, like in that standpoint. But if you want to just put out work just to put out work, that's on you. But you know, again, it's quality over quantity. For me, this song, you know, it wasn't, again, I didn't feel the party mode. Like, and again, I felt like it was I felt like it was outdated. Like I was just like, all right, you know, like I could see this like maybe early 2000s type, you know, type vibes.
Yeah, hot in here vibes.
Yeah,
Like,
and I, you know, so it's like,
yeah,
you know.
That's dope. But V, man, I want to thank you for taking the time out to chop it up with us. You know what I mean? I definitely enjoyed myself.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Hope you did as well.
No, I definitely did. Shout out to you guys. You guys did an amazing job. I love what you guys have, and thank you again for having me.
Thank you for chopping it up with us and enjoying yourself. Like, you know, like Chris always says, this isn't a regular podcast. This is us in the studio. This is right before. This is why the mic is getting warmed. Like if you ever been in the studio and you know the mic got to get warmed, there's always that half hour time to where, you know, yo, we all in here. Yeah, the mic's getting warm. So then we just start chopping it up about whatever's going on. So hopefully you felt the vibe, you felt the rec.
Thank you, I did.
Definitely appreciate you. Real quick, we're gonna let everybody know where they can get to you at, what to check for you on. And I need a drop at the end, so let's get it.
Not definitely. Again, I go by the name of V Henny. V as in vagina, Henny as in Henny. You can follow me on all platforms. Would be V Henny, VHENNY. Underscore on IG, Facebook, V Henny. The Artistry Show is literally all across all platforms. And you can find the website, theartistry.live. And, you know, follow me, check out my content, you know, like what I do for a living. You know, I work, bro. So I'm in the industry working with tons of artists, influencers, and I do the damn thing. Yo, shout out to Rec. Shout out to the Rec Show, yo, for having me. You guys, you know, like, honestly, like, you guys did an amazing job. So if you follow me, tap in. Guys, I'm going to definitely share this interview as well on my end. So, you know, if you're watching this, follow these guys as well. You understand? It's only right. We got the RecBoys in the building, bro.
Nice. Definitely appreciate you. That's V Henny, V as in vagina. Don't
Henny,
get it twisted. Henny.
Yo, and if you guys are you guys in New York? Any one of you guys in New York?
He's in New York, yeah.
Yo, if you're not doing anything December 3rd, pull up. I'm doing a show in SOBs. I got you, you know, like I got you at the door. You good? Everything.
Yo, listen, I got my wife.
Okay.
Okay, then we in the building. I'm gonna tell you.
I put you and wifey on the guest list, and you guys are good.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. We pulling up, Chris.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Chris. Florida life, nigga. Florida life, nigga. Florida life. I'm gonna be in the building. Yo, listen, I'm going to get a Chris new outfit. I already know what I'm wearing. I'm going to get some beef and broccolis December. It's that time where I'm gonna be on my New York shit. I'm gonna take mad pictures for Chris. Yeah, man. I might have a camera crew with us. I might just have a camera crew just to be like, yo, look, Chris. Look, New York. It's cold. Funny. It's cold out here. SOBs.
I don't miss that cold shit. I'm gonna miss the SOB shit. I'm not gonna miss the cold.
It's all right, Chris, though, because you know what? Like I'll be in Florida soon. You know.
No.
Right, and when we on the boat, we'll send him a video. It's all good.
Hold up.
You know what I mean?
Hold up, Chris. Fly out.
I'm not flying out. That's wifey's
birthday.
That's wifey's birthday.
Fly up.
I'd rather be on a beach somewhere for her birthday than freeze my ass in New York.
She might want to go to New York. She might want to go to SOB.
I don't blame you, right?
I don't see that.
But V, thank you for your time. Listen, anytime you want to come chop it up with us, you know what I mean? Definitely just hit me. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna link you with Shot after the show via the gram, so you got that SOB shit. But thank you for your time. Definitely appreciate it.
Thank you as well, guys. Have a good night, man. Yo, shout out to the RecBoys for having me. You guys are super dope, man. I appreciate you guys. And I had a good time. I had a great time. So, you know, thank you. You guys have something. Keep it going. Keep it going, man.
Thank you.
Yo, dope show, my nigga. I feel good, man. I feel good. I got the invite to SOBs. Me and wifey, we in the building.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
That's definitely gonna be dope. Before we wrap it up, shout out to WAPTA Radio, Radio Farceo, and Culture Shock Radio, where you can catch us Friday noon. The replay.
So you actually gonna catch Ultra Mag this Friday, 12 p.m. at Shock. Just so you guys, Ace the station, you'll be able to listen to Ultra Mag 7's interview that aired last week. So guys, those networks are gonna play the last week's show this Friday. Ultra Mag, which is a dope interview. Make sure you tap in. He's supposed to be the trivia king, but he ain't have his friends with him. His Ultra friends. He's super friends. You know what I mean? And the wreck prevailed. And the wreck prevailed. You know what I'm saying? Tonight, Shy cheated. Let Boogie Down come in here and fuck.
Yo, listen, I'm trying to tell you, South Bronx. South Bronx. I was in that vibe already. So but it was a dope show, and don't worry about it. If you missed any of it, you can catch it Saturday night, 8 p.m. Blaze them up at Blaze them up at TuneIn Radio, right? And that is at 8 p.m. Saturday. So if you guys want to catch the replay, it's a different experience when you listen to it.
Right. And like Sean said, listen, we're on 18 major different streaming platforms. We tune in, you check In the Studio with the RecBoys, iHeart, Pandora. Anywhere you can consume music, type in, go to the podcast section, type in the Studio with the RecBoys. While you're driving somewhere, while you're going to do whatever you're doing in the car, chilling with your soda, you want to hear a good conversation, have a good laugh during the trivia, want to watch some good videos, you might want to watch some bad videos, tap in. Catch Rec with the RecBoys. You know what I'm saying? But Sean, I think that's our time, King.
You already know. That is our time. We love you guys. We'll be back next week. You already know. Until then, we out. Deuces, easy.